Hi everyone, Lizzie here from Flosstube Stitching. I hope everyone had a good week. I just got back from Stitch North this afternoon, and that was a wonderful event. Everyone who was there had a great time, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later in the video. It will be a bit of a longer video because of that, but I wanted to get this filmed and up and loaded so I wasn't too far behind. So let's get started with everything prior to the weekend. Yeah, and then we'll talk about Stitch North, because that's basically my highlight of the week. So all right, so first of all, before I left, I received these floss drops from Tiny House Stitcher, so in the Great Floss Drop trade. So thank you very much for those. I also received 2 different cards from my pen pal, from the International Pen Pal group. So now I'm behind. So this, I believe, is for February, which is fine. Which I think was gnomes or like hearts. So she went the gnome route. So that's very, very cute. And then for March, it was pie themed, which could have been actual pie or pie the number. So that's what I got for pie. And I'm still working on her March piece. So hopefully I will get that done and out shortly. So that was good to come home to a little bit of happy mail as well. All right, and then as far as stitching goes for the week, I mainly worked on my giveaway piece, or my Smalls Exchange, which is sewn in friendship. So I will put a picture of that on my Instagram so you can see that. I didn't get this finished. I should have, because there's not a lot left, and I should have taken it with me this weekend because I could have got it finished and bang the drum, but I didn't. So I just have over here to do. So I'm gonna keep working on that and try to get that finished, because that's ridiculous that that's not done yet. So yeah, I kind of abandoned March Madness there last week when I desperately needed to get that Smalls Exchange done. The recipient really liked it, so. And I was very pleased with the finish as well. And then I worked feverishly to get all the stitches I needed in Buzz of the Bees for the Shop Hop Challenge for No New Starts Road Trip. And because of that challenge, I got really good progress on this piece. So that's all I had before. And then 1,300 stitches later, that's what we're looking at. So that was very helpful to that piece for sure. Oh, I did spend some time before I went away to finish up stickering the last week of March. So that's what March looks like. And then I started April. Got a big goose in there. Okay. Let's start talking about Stitch North, because I'm sure everyone wants to hear about it. So obviously Stitch North was my first retreat, as you know. It was very well done. Thank you, Caroline and Hannah and Matt and John and everyone that played a part in the retreat. It was a huge success. I know everyone enjoyed their time greatly there. The vendors were great. I think it was very fruitful for all the vendors as well, from what I saw. Yeah, it was just a great time all around. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to go back to reality tomorrow. It is my last week at my current job, so I will be training my replacement this week. So we will see. And then I start my new job on the 11th. So a little bit nervous about that, but I'm glad that I was able to kind of get this relaxing stitchy retreat in between that transition. So that was great. Okay, where do I want to start? And there's our logo. Okay. So Thursday, I picked Hannah up around 1. We took some boxes in my car as well and headed to Brampton. So that was a great drive. And as I might have mentioned before, I'm not the strongest highway driver, so I was very glad when we arrived with no issues, not getting lost, anything like that. Good weather, all that good stuff. So then Thursday, just kind of milled around the hotel a little bit. I met Shannon Dick, who is a viewer of my channel. Hi, Shannon. And went out for dinner with her and her friend Wendy. So that was fun. That was something I wasn't really expecting, was viewers of the channel to recognize me. So thank you for everyone that said hi. It was so nice to meet you. And I appreciate your support, of course. So that was fun. So we had a nice dinner Thursday night, and then when we got back from dinner, I went in and helped stuff the swag bags with Caroline and the team to help them out there. And then it was kind of an early night, and yeah, I didn't really sleep well that night. I don't know why, I just didn't. And then Friday morning, up and early, when I got in the elevator, I met Deborah, who ended up sitting at our table, and so it was really nice to meet Deborah. She was from the Barrie area, and yeah, so we met right off the bat there, and then kind of became table mates right off the get-go. So that was great. And then also at our table was Lori. She's a YouTube channel, My Crazy Life, so check her out because she's kind of crazy, which is fine. So we had a great time with Lori. Melita was at our table as well. She was from the Etobicoke area. And then Davida as well was at our table. So Davida was from Michigan, and then Lori is from Ohio. So we had a great table, and we stuck together for the whole weekend. Yeah, so we were very lucky to have such a fun table, but again, I don't think anyone that we could have sat with would have been not fun. So that's the great thing about the stitching community, right? Yeah, so sorry that I think that the lighting kind of went weird there when Arlo stepped up there. Yeah, so that's a bit about our table. We had the whole ballroom there at the Courtyard Marriott in Brampton, and then like Evertote and Marlene from something Pastimes. I'm sorry, Marlene, I can't remember your store's name. They were set up in the ballroom, and then the other vendors were outside where the coffee was. So the other vendors included Brandon Needle, Rocky Mountain Needle Minders. Anna from Stitch Willow Box was there a couple days. Tiny Modernist came Saturday and then again today. And then we also had Canadian Stitchery there for a night as well. I think that's all of them. So it was really great to meet all those folks. And I may have a little bit of haul from all of them. Yeah, so Friday was just kind of a stitching day. You know, people were arriving all throughout the day, so on and so forth. Saturday was another full day of stitching, and then we had our smalls exchange on Saturday, and then we had a freebie table. Smalls exchange went over swimmingly. Everyone had a blast with it. I'll show you what I got. The person that got mine really liked it, so that was great. And then, yeah, then we did a freebie table after that. And then we had a pizza party that night. Right? Yes. What did we do for dinner Friday night? Why can't I remember? No, Friday night? Friday night was the dinner. Yes, Friday night was pizza party. And then, yes, Friday night was a pizza party, sorry. And then, yeah, Friday night was pizza party, and then Saturday we had to figure out our own dinner. I just ate at the hotel. There we go. Now I got my days all figured out. Yeah, and then there was door prizes, like really great door prizes, both Friday and Saturday. And then today, the stitching room is open until noon. I left probably around 11 to get on the road. But yeah, that's kind of the events in a nutshell. And I'm looking forward to next year, 100%. All right. Do you want to see some stitching and some haul? Yes, you do. All right. So this is not really going to be in any great order. Now, what I am really proud of is that everything I took with me, I did stitch on. So that's good. Okay. Let's look at the stitching first. I'm not going to give you this in any particular order for the stitching, but I did, as I said, I did touch everything. So I did work on Rule of Life. I don't know what he's barking at. Probably a squirrel. Nope. Oh, they're watching skunk videos on the TV. So I worked on that. Yeah, he's very mad that there's a skunk on TV. So that's Real Life. You had already seen what projects I was taking before. Ruskin's Penguins. And Caroline did have like all the model stitching. Like she had Ruskin's Penguins, Rule of Life up on display. She had a few different ones on display. So I worked a lot on that border, and for some reason I couldn't get my stitches to go in the proper direction. So there was a lot of frogging on that. I don't know what my problem was because it's on Ada, so. We're done. Mary Harry. And I finished that basket there. That was some pretty good progress there. I was the most ambitious on that piece, I think. Oops. Flashed a little bit of the chart there. And Morrison, actually, I got pretty good progress on this too. Just because I was in an annoying part of the pattern. And Morrison, and I did this number row, but why it was so annoying was that it was literally spread over like 6 different pages. So it was cut like in half and then over a number of different pages. So it was super annoying. Spring Quakers. So it's a Leo and Rossi floss conversion. So I finished that motif and started that one. So I was excited because I got to meet Ellen from Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour and Rai my guy. That was exciting. I got to meet Shiloh. I got to meet Sheila from Mrs. Stitches. Is that your channel, Sheila? I'm sorry. Who else? I know Kathleen was there. I didn't get a chance to say hi to her. Who else? I think if there's anyone else that I am missing. Crafty Chris, probably Christina, getting your channel name mixed up. I was happy to meet her. Just started watching her channel, so that was fun. Yeah, lots of great people that I was able to meet. So again, if I miss saying your name, it's not because I didn't enjoy meeting you. It's because my brain isn't working. All right, and then I had taken Llama Lump, so I worked on that a bit today, actually. So I worked mainly on that top llama. Oh, and this needle minder was one I got from a lovely lady handing it out that I can't remember her name, but thank you. I've definitely upped my needle minder game this weekend, as you will see. Bought some, got some for free. And then Raccoon Rabble for Plum Street. it was all on the bottom. For a moment, I didn't know where I put the fabric. That needle minder as well and part of the swag bag. I mainly just worked on the pumpkin there a little bit. I didn't get many stitches down here. Sorry this is so dark. It is much later in the day than I usually film. Okay. All right. Just to get it out of the way, on the freebie table, I got this Blackboard Designs chart. So it's Agnes Platt Strawberry Sampler, Loose Feathers Spring 2013. So I was excited to see that. I got this little box of floss. It's on the freebie table, so it's DMC. I'll add it to my stash. And then this little pouch was on there, and I actually needed something this size. So that worked out well. All right. Let's get into the swag bag. So the swag bag was in a paper bag. Ta-da! And had this bag in it. And I've just kind of stuffed everything in here. Pretty much. That's a bit later. Oh, this was also on the freebie table. This little duck. Okay, so we got that project bag that I showed you. We've got this tiny modernist chart. So there's a variety of charts that you could have got in the bag. I got this corner gauge, pastime pieces. Pastime pieces. That's the shop. That was there as well. So she put in that along with this pin and this little sheep. So that was from Marlene. We got a chart that I can't show you because it's just a chart from Evertote for Stitch North, and then some Leo and Roxy floss. The chart was designed by Hannah. And then we got another chart, but I can't show you. And it was designed by Darling and Whimsy Design. And it was from Brand and Needle. And then we also got a little bit of fabric with a needle to stitch. And this fabric is a 28 count TN Tutchins. I don't know. It'll be something from Newfoundland that I don't understand. And then this floss to go with it to stitch it. Now, because I'm in no new starts, I can't stitch it right now. But I am hoping to get some more stuff done, so I will have some open spots for Mania. We got this needle minder from Rocky Mounted Needle Minder, so a little beat. I think there was a variety of those as well. And then we got this button from Canadian Stitchery. So that was everything that was in the swag bag. From my table mates, from Lori, she gave us this cute little Ohio basket with a pen in it. And then she made this cute floss ring. Lori, when my husband saw, he was very impressed. So good job. And then she also made this needle minder as well. Deborah gave us a little bag of goodies with some chocolate in it and some buttons. Oops, there's the chocolate and some DNC étoile. Thank you, Deborah. And then Devette, holy cow, she gave us all this. So she gave us this cute Lizzie Kate pattern. She was stitching this at the retreat, so I can't wait to stitch that up. And then we'll have matching ones. And gave us the floss that goes with it. Already on rings. And then she gave us this bunch of finishing stuff. So obviously I can use this ribbon as well. This cording. Oops. I don't know what I'll use the cording for, but I'm sure I will find something. More ribbon that I kind of fell apart. So very, very cute. Loms. And then, yeah, so I got a pink. This stars. And then this is Priscilla Plaza or Chelsea Checks. I don't know which one, but yeah. So that is it was very kind of her to give us all that. And I had given out the stickers I had shown you, as well as the floss drops I had made. This back in here. All right, and then Craft and Chris Creations. So yes, she has a YouTube channel. That's who I couldn't really remember. She had given me this needle minder, so thank you, Chris, for that. Better because it has chocolate. Yeah, so I think that's all the freebies. So that was great. And then, let's do smalls exchange, and then we'll do haul. So smalls exchange, as I said, my person really liked her. She was actually sitting at the table beside me. And I think it was like the first gift. She was like the first person to pick the gift from the table. So I was pretty excited that mine was the first one picked and that she liked it. So I ended up finishing as a pillow. I'll put it on my Instagram, as I said. I was very impressed with how well I finished the pillow. It was definitely one of the best finishes I've done. So I was pretty happy with that. And I put some clover mead honey in it as well, along with the stitching. And then when it came time for me to pick mine, it was just a plain kind of paper bag wrapped up. And there was no information inside at all who it was from. But this is what I got. So this Leo and Roxy floss. What are the colors here? Hussy, Plum Shadow, Earl Grey, Afternoon Tea, and Mystery Biscuit. So those are all beautiful colors. Back in here, so they're all together. Just so I didn't take them out, because now they're all messed up. And then this is the pillow. The back. and it was from Caroline. So I was very happy to get her gift. So that was exciting. All right, so that's that. All right, on to haul. So one of the first things I bought was some needle minders from Rocky Mountain Needle Minders. So I got little hedgehog. He's all sparkly. I got Big Bird. And oops, his magnet stuck. This little cat in a stocking. And then Cookie Monster. So, got all those. And I also got this cute little tin. And these counting pins. So this kind of like white strawberry. These sparkly balls. And these strawberries. I was hoping my Snag Nabbit was going to fit in here, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Try one more time. No, it doesn't fit even crossways. All right. So that's that. And then I did some shopping at Brennan Needle. And so I got these cool floss colors that are all speckled. I wanted to get something unique because it was very hard for me to make a decision on all their beautiful floss. So Puffin and Bergs is that color. Tings, you're fatter, keep in the shed. I don't know what that means, but that's the color. And this is all the tuts. Again, don't know what that means. That's the color. And then I got some fabric. So I got this, thinking to use it. I bought the Willow Hill sampling Easter pattern. And it was on a pictureless fabric that I know I won't be able to get. So I thought that might work for it. It's a 16 count. And that one's Weinstein. This is Tea and Tortons, I don't know. This is a 28 Lagana. And then this is 16 count, so this is a bigger piece of Mozzie Day. So that's that. Now we're going to get into some patterns. So I had pre-ordered from, I can't remember her shop again, Pastimes. I'm sorry, Marlene. She had said if you wanted to pre-order any of her stuff she had picked up in Market that she could bring it, so I did. I got Chubby Bird, Pastime Pieces, that's her shop. Got Chubby Bird from Jeanette Douglas, and then I got a Tisket a Tasket. Again, I have no idea when I'm going to start this. I believe from what I heard, it costs a fortune to get all the floss that's needed, so who knows. But it's very pretty. So that's what I got as far as a pre-order. All right, we'll get to that. From Marlene. And then Tiny Modernist was there today and yesterday. Got that pattern. So folk art sampler. And the stuff that she had stitched was just beautiful. This mushroom forest. Unicorn tapestry. Is a donkey scarnu. This Santa and Friends. So it's patterns for all those. So those llamas and the sloth. And then this is the one I had asked her to bring. Is Be Your Own Beautiful. And it matches my bag from Jasmine Custom Bags. So those are those. And then from Evertote, I picked up, so she's starting to carry Quaint Rose Needle Arts. So I picked up Mary Amelia's Bird. I didn't get the floss conversion for that. Because I know that they do have the Roxy floss conversion, but I didn't pick that up. I have to have some limits here. Rejoice Evermore. I love that cow. And then 1844 Lady Man. So I know Rai Rai Magai is going to be doing a stitch along this month. For that, I don't know if I'll be able to join in just because of my no new starts. But I have it. So those, and then I had pre-ordered the Stitch North Retreat kit. So that's the bag. Has a Notions pouch inside. Stitch North needle minder. This is the pattern by 4 boys and a Newfoundland girl. It's very beautiful stitched. I know some people said on the Facebook group that they had to see it stitched because they would have pre-ordered it, but she had some copies available there as well. And then that's the floss for it. And the fabric. So this is, I believe, an 18 count. All right, that's it. Those are all the goodies that I picked up. Now, I do have a giveaway from Patty Break from 4 Boys and a Newfoundland Girl on Flosstube here, as well as she is half of Bryn and Needle. So check out their website. You saw all the goodies that I got from them already. She was kind enough to ask me to come over to her booth and pick out a couple things for a giveaway. So thank you so much, Patty, for letting me do that. I know my viewers will appreciate it. So what I picked out with Patty's help was this super cute needle minder. So love him, as well as these. I thought these colors went together well. So these 2 colors. So this is Kiss the Cod. And then this is Holidays Round the Bay, Nan's Tea Cozy. So if you are interested in winning, so it's one winner for these items, so the needle minder and the 2 floss colors. If you're interested in being entered to win that, tell me. I'll be looking for the word retreat. So tell me if you've ever been to a retreat, what your favorite retreat is, or if you haven't been to a retreat, that's fine. Obviously, this was my first one and highly enjoyed it. Highly recommend it to anyone. If you are nervous to go to a retreat, don't be. Everyone is very kind and welcoming. Yeah, so that's my word of advice. Don't be worried to go if you are. I think that's it. I think I told you everything that I needed to tell you. But yeah, it was a great weekend. I don't feel overly tired. That's good. I had a good, my throat's dry today though, but yeah, I don't feel overly tired. I had a good sleep last night, up early, but that's fine. That's nothing out of the usual. So hopefully I'll sleep well tonight. And yeah, I didn't think about work all weekend, so that was good. And it was just great to get away by myself. And everyone here survived, so that's wonderful. Nothing super planned for next week other than I have to train my replacement at work. Yeah, and then I start my new job the following week. So next video might be me with tons of nerves for my new job. We will see. But that is next week's problem, not this week's problem. But again, if you're interested in entering the giveaway, put in retreat to tell me something about a retreat, what your favorite retreat is, or if you've never been one, so on and so forth. That's it. Thanks everyone, and have a great week.